Hi all, hope all are doing well. So far exams went well, I hope so. So today we are going to discuss the important topics coming under MMPC 6 Marketing Management, and before getting into the video, a small announcement to make. We are planning to start the first semester MPA papers online classes from April 1st week onwards. Those who are interested, please join our Telegram channel. You will get the further updates from there, right? And a quick thank you for all of you for your support and encouragement so far given to us. So continue with that. We are in need of that. And if you feel the contents are helpful, please like, share, and subscribe the channel. Okay. So without further delay, let's get started. So let's start with marketing mix. So what do you mean by marketing mix? It's a combination of four elements, that is four P's: product, price, promotion, and place. So every company has the option of adding, subtracting, or modifying these four elements so that they can create a desired marketing strategy. So these four P's first introduced by McCarthy, but it was popularized by Philip Kotler. Okay. Then when we are coming to the service marketing, we have three more P's are there. They are people, process, and physical evidence. So we'll discuss about that in a detailed manner in the upcoming slide. So these people, process, and physical evidence, so that was discussed by Booms and Widner. They introduced that concept, and as a whole, seven P's. So that seven P's altogether proposed by Philip Kotler, right? So let's look into these four elements. So first element is product. So if an organization wants to make certain modification or subtracting or adding regarding the product element, they can go with the features, quality, branding, packaging, services, warranties, like that. Okay. While coming to this pricing strategy, they can adopt these strategies like changes in the price rate, like penetration. So they introduced into the market with a low prices, but if they want to increase the price in the next phase, that is in the maturity phase, so they can go like that. So, or if you introduce the product in the market at a very higher price, they have to curtail that price. So that can also be another strategy. Sometimes the organization want to grab the market by providing allowances or discounts to their customers, so that is another strategy they can adopt in the price element, right? Then the place element, it is associated with the distribution strategy. So that is to make variation in the distribution channels. So if you are going for a direct marketing rather than a wholesale or retail marketing, so or you are making changes in the location of their plant or the inventory, then transporting mechanism. So these all are the strategies they can adopt while coming to the place element. Then the last element is promotion. We know that the promotion element has a great role to make the product aware among the people, to stimulate demand. So different promotional methodology they used to adopt. During the introduction phase, the organization have a strategy of making the people aware about their product, so they will go for intense promotion. Then coming to the maturity stage and all, the promotion spending will be less. Well, to the decline stage, they will continuously curtail that spending, right? So that is depending upon the product phases and need of the hour, the organization can make variation in their elements, that is these four P's, and they can frame their research strategy so that they can achieve the profit in the market and to make their products more affordable, more appreciable among the customers, right? Next is marketing research. So what do you mean by marketing research? It's a systematic gathering, recording, and analyzing about the problems relating to the marketing of goods and services. You feel that the product is not performing well in the market, or sometimes if an organization wants to introduce a new product, so they want to know about the market and they want to know how the market is responding to a new product and what are their needs. So for getting an overview about all these things, these marketing researchers are important. So we know that research as a whole, it is a systematic process of gathering, recording, and analyzing the data regarding a particular problem. Okay, here we are dealing with the problems associated with the goods and services, right? So In the marketing research, 5 steps are involved. The first step is identify the problem. What is the problem associated with a particular product or a service? So what are our objective of this research study? In accordingly, we have to frame the research objective. Then after the first step, you have to develop a research plan. What all information you have to seek from the target market, what all analytical method we are going to adopt, then who are responsible for carrying out this. So these all are coming under the second phase. Okay, after completing the second phase, now we are moving to the third phase. So that is the we are executing the research. So while we are executing the research, we know that there are two types of data collection methods are there: primary data collection and secondary data. So primary data collection implies you are collecting the data freshly for a project. Okay, so but secondary data means it's already collected by someone, like the website information you are gathering from the newspapers, journals. All these are the secondary information. Okay, so after collecting this information, and you have to adopt suitable methods and techniques for that. For primary data collection, we normally use this for it a qualitative data, we use this observation method. If it's a quantitative data collection, we will go for the survey method or interview method. Okay, so after that we will go for the fourth step, that is analyze and report. You have the information from primary and secondary data, you have to interpret these data and you have to come to a conclusion, and after coming with a conclusion, you have to provide some suggestions. So these all things you have to frame within a report. So that is a report submission. Okay, so when we are submitting a report, you have to provide with a recommendation. And final step, that is a take action. So the management, for on behalf of management, you are conducting the research, and so it's your duty to submit the report to the concerned authority, and they will look into it, and they will go for different deliberations, and they will evaluate the alternatives, and they will come ahead with a proper solution and then execute it. Okay, so this is the way the market research used to happen in an organization, right? So first is identify the problem, then develop the research plan, conduct research, analyze and report finding, and finally the take action. Okay, so these all are the steps. So it's also an important question: what are the steps involved in marketing research process? So let's look into market segmentation. We know that segmenting means dividing the market into different segments on the basis of certain parameters. So they are the geographical segmentation, that is dividing the market on the basis of location. So that is geographical segmentation, on the basis of country, on the basis of population, on the basis of climate, on the basis of time zone. So these all are geographical segmentation. Then demographic segmentation means on the basis of age, gender, occupation, family size, race, religion, marital status. So if for the married people, so for the unmarried, for the singles, then for ethnicity, for educated one, for uneducated one, then for the race, particular ethnicity, then particular income groups, for the middle income group, lower income group, like that. Then for the gender, for male based product, female based market. So these all are the demographic based segmentation. Psychographic means on the basis of the values, personality traits, then interest, affiliation to a political party. So these all are the factors that are taken into consideration for the psychographic one. So when we are discussing about the psychographic segmentation, we know that different types of consumers are there. Some people are ready to go for any innovation. So if a new product is introduced, they are ready to give it a try. So they are known as innovators. Then after the innovators, then early adopters. They are ready to adopt it early while compared to the other mass. Then the early maturity. So that is, once early adopters are adopting that product, then early maturity, they are also ready to be a part of that journey, right? Then the late maturity. So once the half of the population acquired that product and used that product and got a proper review, then only they will try it. So they are the late maturity. Laggards are those people, they will never try it out. Okay, so they are the different types of consumers on the base of their affinity towards a newly introduced product, or their approach towards a newly introduced product to the market. Then behavioral segmentation means on the basis of the purchasing habit, loyalty towards a particular product, then actions taken on a website. So these all are some of the behavioral factors that are taken into consideration for the segmentation. For example, when we are taking this coffee brands, certain people have a addiction towards a particular coffee brand. So even if that new products are coming but they stick to that particular product. We also have that. So that is a behavioral pattern. Okay, so that is the basis for the behavioral segmentation: geographical, demographic, psychographic, and behavioral segmentation. These are the 4 types of market segmentation. In the next upcoming slide, we will discuss about 2 more terms are there: the target marketing and the positioning, product positioning, that is STP. So we will discuss about that in a detailed manner in the next slide. Next important topic is market segmentation, market targeting, and product positioning. So we all together we call it as STP. So that is segmentation, target marketing, and product positioning. Okay, we already discussed about what are the basis for segmentation, that is geographical, behavioral, psychographic, and demographic segmentation. We already discussed. Now we are discussing about what do you mean by market targeting. Okay, so market targeting or target market means the market at which the business aims its marketing efforts and resources. You segmented the market on the base of geography and you found that a particular target population, there you have maximum number of potential customers. So you will integrate your, as a organization, you have to integrate your marketing efforts and you have to utilize your resources there so that you can grab that market and increase your profit, right? So that is the target market, right? So that market have the highly potential source for your product. Okay, so that market that process is known as target marketing. So there are different approaches for the target marketing. That is, first is mass marketing or undifferentiated marketing. So that means you are all providing the same product throughout the market. That is like Pepsi and Cola, they are providing Pepsi and Coke all all around the globe the same product. Okay, full market coverage. So that is the mass marketing or undifferentiated marketing. Next method is segmented marketing or differentiated marketing. So that means for the different segment they will provide different product. For example, the car brands, they used to provide sedan as well as the family sedans along with the sports car. So that is depending upon the segments they will provide different products. So that is the multi-segment marketing or differentiated marketing or segmented marketing. Then the niche marketing or the concentrated marketing. In concentrated marketing, they are focusing only on one market segment, okay, but it's a profitable one. So that is the niche marketing. So unique products are there. It is a premium price market like the Apple's phones and all. So these all are focusing on a particular segment. Then the sports car also have that. That is the then luxury items, they are this Aldo bags and all. So these all are niche market. So they are focusing on a particular segment. So that is concentrated marketing. Then one-to-one marketing. So that is the micro marketing or the individual. They are focusing on customization of micro market. Okay, so these type of markets, the products providers are concentrating more on the needs and wants, and they have to provide them with a customized product. Example, customized cakes, pastries, then homes, then tailoring. All these are coming under the micro marketing or the one-to-one marketing or the concentrate or the single segment marketing. Okay, so market segmentation strategy, that is a target market approaches. We have undifferentiated, differentiated, concentrated, and micro marketing, right? Then last one is product positioning. So what do you mean by product positioning? How to position your product? So that is the product positioning. Okay, so it's an ability to influence the consumer's perception. So you segment the market into different segments on the basis of certain parameters. After segmenting, you found your target market and you are introducing different strategies. You can go for mass marketing or multi-segment marketing depending upon your customers and the nature of your product. Okay, you can go for the different, you can adopt different strategies. So that is the targeting. After targeting the market, how to position your product? Okay, so that is how to influence the perception of your consumers regarding your product and while compared to the competitors. So that is known as the market positioning. Okay, there are different ways through which the product can be positioned. First is attribute positioning. So that is you are specifying a quality of your product and while comparing with the competitors, and on that basis you are positioning. For example, the vehicles, they will specify on the fuel efficiency. If you are using our product or our vehicle, this fuel efficiency you are getting. Okay, so then next, for example, this toothpaste, they are using these attributes related positioning. So that is the cavity removing one, then fresh breath providing paste, like that. Okay, so that's the attribute positioning. Then benefit positioning. Benefit positioning means what are the benefits you are getting if you're using my product, right? The like Nescafe, so like if you are buying a Nescafe, you can go buy cold coffee, you can make cold and hot coffee, like that. Then competitor positionings, like that, the on the basis of competitors you are positioning your product, like Colgate, Pepsodent, like that. Then product category. Product category means depending upon the categorization. For example, Johnson and Johnson or the Nivea, they have the shampoo, they have shampoo for babies, then lotion for the baby. So that is on the base of categories of the product you are positioning your product. Okay, then price, that is different price. For example, for cars also different variants. For first lower variant you have a particular set of price, for the middle variant, like that. So that is the on the basis of pricing also positioning. So that is attributes, benefit, competitor, quality or price. So these are the different types of positioning strategy, right? Then there are certain errors associated with this positioning strategy. So they are the under positioning. That means not so important attributes are highlighted. So that is one of the error. So that is an under positioning strategy. Then over positioning. So that is you are coming with some tall claims, like Fair and Lovely used to come with, that is if you are using our cream, then suddenly a glow will come and within fortnight your entire complexion will change, like that. So that is a tall claim, right? Then confused one. So that is you are making the consumers confused about the product. Okay, so that is a confused type of positioning. Then doubtful type of positioning also there. So these are some of the errors associated with the positioning. Okay, so as a whole you have to remember what you mean by market targeting, and which are the strategies firms commonly used for market targeting. Then what do you mean by product positioning, and which are the different types of positioning strategies and the errors associated with the position, right? Next, what are the factors that are influencing consumer behavior? Okay, so there are different factors that are affecting the consumer's behavior. There are psychological factors, then personal factors, social factors, then buyer's response, then cultural factors, then environmental factors, marketing programs. So these all factors are influencing the consumer behavior. Well, coming to the psychological factors means their motivation, consumers perception. So they are the personal one, right? So that is intrapersonal one, intra one, within the person. Then their belief, their personality, their self concept. So these also affect the buyer decision. Okay, then personal one. So for example, you are at the age of 15, your needs are different, right? When we are at the age of 31, your needs are different. So depending upon that need, our purchasing decision will also arise, right? So then depending upon the education, occupation, economic situation. So these all are the personal factors. Well, coming to the social, we have a nuclear family, less number of members, so your need differs from a joint family, right? Then your reference group. So if your reference group is highly qualified, highly elite class, so your choice of products also differs, right? That's a social one. Social factors, how it influence your purchasing decision. Then buyer's response. So that is product services and category selection, brand selection, reseller selection, purchase timing. So these all are depending upon their experiences. So that is buyer's response. So depending upon the experiences you got after the purchase, that will specify these factors. That is, if you bought a product and you felt that okay, it is worth to buy, okay, so definitely you will go will try it next time. So that is the higher probability of a repurchase. Okay, then cultural factors. So that is also related to our experience. So that is for example, when we are coming to the Middle East nations, so they are using the halal based food. So that is a culture, it's a part of their culture, right? Then environmental influences like the economic, technological, political, so these also affecting the lifestyle. So for example, developed countries, their consumer behavior is differs from a developing countries like ours, right? So that is the environmental influence. So that is depending upon the economic, technological, political environment of the country where you are hailing, right? So these all are some of the factors that are affecting the consumer behavior. So we have the consumer factors. Consumer factors include the personal one, social and psychological factors that has as a person how it influence your buying decision. Then environmental factors that will influence your lifestyle, so that is also affecting our buyers decision process. Then cultural factors, they have a role on our experiences, so that is also, for example, the western nation, they have a they are innovators, they are ready to give it a try, okay, but while compared to an more traditional or orthodox based communities like ours, so we are reluctant for these type of experience on the first time. So later we will adopt it, but first time we are little reluctant. So that is depending upon our culture, right? When we are discussing about these Hofstede culture dimensions and all, we discussed about different types of different nature of the people on the base of their different dimensions like masculinity. Certain communities, certain cultures are more associated with masculinities, so they have given more preference to power circles. So these all are there. So that is also the cultural factors that is also have an impact on our decision process, okay. So these are the important factors that are influencing the consumer buyer behavior. So that is also an important question, right? Next is, what are the 5 stages through which the consumer buying decision process happen. Okay, first is the need recognition. For example, I need a book, okay, so I need a book, I need a marketing based book, okay. So what I have to do next, I have to collect the information regarding the marketing book for MBA, okay, which are the alternatives available for that. So I will collect the information regarding the same. After collecting the information, I will evaluate the alternative. So what is my budget and what are the needs I am intending from this purchase, okay. So these all are the basis for our evaluation. After evaluation of the alternative, you will make a decision to purchase or not to purchase. So that is the 4th step, purchase decision. After making a decision to purchase that product, next is the 5th step, that's a post purchase behavior. After purchasing that book, if I am getting a satisfaction out of that purchase, definitely I will recommend that book to another person, right? So that is my post purchase behavior. But if that product fails to satisfy me, then definitely I will not recommend it to another person. So I have a negative attitude towards that product, right, or that book, right? So these are the 5 steps. First is need recognition. First you are recognizing your need. On that basis you will collecting the information and alternatives available for that, and then you are evaluating the alternative. Then you are making a decision, that is a purchasing decision. After purchasing decision, if you are satisfied or not satisfied, so what all behavior you are showing or exposing, so that we call it as post purchase behavior, okay. So that is also an important question. What are the 5 stages of consumer? So next important topic is different stages of a product that we already discussed, that is introduction, growth, maturity and decline. So what all strategies, that is the 4P associated strategies organization used to take when the product is passing from introduction to the decline stage, right? So when a product is introducing into the market, that is the introduction stage. The product strategy means they will come with limited models, and then distribution means that is limited distribution. They will not distribute the product across the country or across a particular place. Only limited products they will sell it out. Then promotion strategy means during the introduction phase, main aim is to create an awareness about the product among the customers. So you have to invest more on promotion. Then pricing. So when coming to the pricing, introduction stage, normally the skimming prices are there, that is you are introducing a new product at very higher price. Then penetration pricing means you are introducing a product at low initial price. Then geographical pricing, that is depending upon the geographical location, different pricings are there. Then psychological pricing like Bata, and all, they have 99 rupees, like that only, 499, like that type of psychological pricing. So then pricing at premium. So these are different types of pricing strategy the organizations use to come up with when their product are in the introduction stage. Now moving to the growth stage, then in growth stage they slowly grabbing the market. Okay, so during that phase they will introduce some more models while compared to the introduction, then expand the distribution, then aggressive one, they have to stimulate the demand. So now they don't want to create awareness more, they want to make that awareness into demand and finally to the purchase, right? So that is the aggressive ads will be there, that will stimulate demand. Then comes the pricing means, well, compared to the introduction, so if the skimming price they are adopted in introduction stage, when we are coming to the growth stage they will reduce the pricing, so that is so that they can grab the market more quickly, right? Then maturity stage is the middle stage, that is after growth you have grabbed majority of the market share, so that's a maturity stage. So the growth is completed to a larger extent, so there you have the liberty to introduce large number of model, then you flourished in that market to an extent. Then extensive margin drops, so that is that product is available at every nook and corner. Then advertisement promote heavily, then price also fall, while compared to the introduction price is reduced. Then coming the last stage, that is a decline, you felt that okay, you grab the market and you have grabbed majority of the profit, and now it's a time to move away, okay, or you are in the decline phase. So that is they will focus on eliminating the unprofitable, so these are not profitable model, they will take it out. Then less profitable one, then phase out the less profitable outlets also. Then promotion activity they will curtailed one. Then prices will, they have to stabilize the price at lower level, so that means remaining product they have to sell it out, and they have to entertain their loyal customers, that's only the need of the time. Okay, so that is the pricing strategy the organization used to adopt when their products are in the decline stage. So that is also an important one. Introduction, growth, maturity and decline, what are the strategies organization used to adopt when their products are in these stages. Now the distribution strategy, the intensive distribution, selective and exclusive. Intensive distribution, like we are discussed in the maturity stage, the product is available at every places, every nook and corner, like these magazines, snack foods and all, FMCG, fast moving consumer goods, right? Then selective distribution means that is in the growth stage, not a wide distribution but a selective, the products are available but not at every place, so that is selective distribution. Exclusive distribution means limited one, so that is in the introduction stage it's commonly happen. So when coming to this luxury product, or then the products that are not easily purchased by majority of the flow, so that is the exclusive distribution they will focus on. For example, Ferrari or sports car, or the high-end sports car, this luxury product, so these all are falling under this exclusive distribution pattern. Intensive, selective and exclusive distribution, so that is another important topic. So next important topic is service marketing. In the first slide I told you we have 7 P's, that is promotion, product, place and price. Along with that we have people, process and physical evidence. So people means the employees, the organization culture, customer service, customer relationship and management. So why these people element is more relevant in service industry? Because in service industry have certain characteristics, they are intangible. That means like unlike in the case of product, we cannot touch it, we cannot felt it, like the same way as you are buying a product and you can use it. Here we have a intangibility factor. So since the service are intangible, so how we are evaluating that service? Using the service you are receiving from the service providers, particularly the human resource of that service providers, right? The people. So people are acting as a spokesperson for that particular service industry. Okay, like the education industry, the teachers or the faculties, they are acting as a spokesperson. So their expertise will taken into account while we are evaluating the quality of education you are getting from an educational institution, right? So next is the process, that is standardization service delivery. How quick your service delivery, what all process you have to undergo while you are getting a service from a particular industry. So that is the process. Next is physical evidence. So like we already discussed that it's an intangible one. So what all things will speak for that particular service. Then what all evidences will tell you that it's high time you can use that product. So it's in a way it's it will provide benefit to you. So what are the utilities? So these all are provided to you through this physical evidences. So this physical evidence will speak for this service industry, like the interface, ambience, artifacts, then the testimonial. Then for example, if you want to book a hotel, so first what we will look, you will search this booking.com or other related sites, and you will get the testimonials from different people who already avail that service. So from that you will get to know, so this is one of the best hotel in that place, so we can give it a try, like. So that is a physical evidence. Another one is this endorsement by the celebrity. So that is also another way. So for example, Virat Kohli is endorsing a particular product or a particular service, particularly the service, then we will say, okay, these people stay in that particular hotel, or they are used to dine out in that, so that maybe have certain sets of quality. So that will act as a physical evidence. So these all are the physical evidence element in the service marketing, right? Now let's look into the other characteristics of service. Inseparability, that is, in the case of a product, physical product, you are not being a part of the production, okay, you are just buying that product from the retailer and you are consuming it. But in the case of the service industry, if you are take a dining or dine out, so you are being in that process of production and consumption, right? Once you are ordering the food, you are there, then through the entire process you are being a part of that, okay. So that is, production and consumption are simultaneous and the customers are a part of it, so that is an inseparable one. Then heterogeneity. So for example, okay, you are taking a course, for example MPA course you want to avail from. MPA is the course, but if we are taking it from IAM or from a distant mode or from a regular mode, the quality varies, right? So the service only you are availing, that is, you are taking a course of MPA, that is Master of Business Administration, but depending upon the service providers, the quality varies, right? So that's the heterogeneity factor. Then perishability. Perishability means it's not like that of a product. If you buy a product, a refrigerator or a chocolate, all these things, you can store it and you can use it again. But in the case of these services, once used it, it ends, okay. So only the experience matters to us, right? So that's a perishable nature of the services. So what are the characteristics of the services? What are the 7 P's associated with the service marketing is also an important topic. So the last topic is customer relationship management. So what are the advantages? So if you are aware about your customers well, so it will definitely give you a better knowledge of your customers. So it will helpful for retaining your customers, and you can go for better segmentation. It will minimize the marketing cost and it will enhance the corporate image, and ultimately it will affect the business in a positive manner. And the disadvantages include it's costly, training involved, security issues are there, third party access also there. So these are some of the advantages. Well, comparing the advantages and disadvantages, advantages have a little weightage more. So the organization, particularly the modern organization, are more focusing on the customer relationship management because customers are the king, okay. So that's all for this video. I feel the contents are helpful for you, so just go through it. I hope these will be helpful for your examination point of view. Okay, if you have any doubt, please post it in the comment box, and a big thank you once again for your support and encouragement, and please do support us, and all the best for your examination. Study well, sleep well, eat well, and perform well, right? So once again, all the best. So we'll meet again with another video. Till then, take care.